Hey, what is up guys? Welcome back to another episode of ReaperCast. Today I wanted to talk about some new Zexal support that's been confirmed in Lightning Overdrive. Now this is definitely very surprising because we are confirmed to get a Zexal structure deck coming out here. So with that being said, it is very odd for us to actually be getting support in an actual core set itself. It makes it very difficult, it makes it kind of deterring, because in this particular sense, with the structure deck, we're excited to get all these cards, but to think that we have to get all this additional support later on in just the core sets, it just doesn't work out. In fact, it's weird because it's actually coming out here in Lightning Overdrive first, because Lightning Overdrive does come first before the structure deck. So because of that, I do find it quite deterring, and if this is the case, I might have to actually pass out on the structure deck itself when it comes out, because I was excited to get the structure deck for the fact that it's easy to get all the cards you need. But if you can't get all the cards and you need to buy it from separate sets and everything, it just makes it a bit more difficult, you know, a bit more of a challenge to actually get every single card you need. And if any of these cards happen to be ultra rares or secret rares, it's going to make the challenge a lot more difficult. However, with that being said, let's just see what these cards are actually able to do, and depending on what their effects are, it might actually get me more excited about, willing to buy into the structure deck, plus also these cards from the set itself as well. So let's start off here with the ZW Pegasus Twin Saber, a level 5 light beast effect monster, 1000 attack and 2100 defense. So you can only control one of this card. If your opponent's life points are at least 2000 higher than yours, you can special summon this card from your hand. You can target one Utopia monster you control, equip this card you control as an equipped spell that gives it 1000 attack. Once per turn, while this card is equipped to a monster, you can negate a monster effect activated on your opponent's field. Not bad whatsoever, because it could be either turn, at least what I think here, and being able to negate is a huge deal, so this is definitely a great start. However, moving on here, we have two particular cards. We have ZS Armed Sage, level 4 light warrior effect monster, 300 attack, 900 defense. If the only monster you control is one level 4 monster not named ZS Armed Sage, you can special summon this card from your hand. So already a really great extender, either to go as an Xyz material or even Link material or even Synchro material. A Utopia Xyz monster that was summoned using this card on the field as material gains this effect. If this card is Xyz summoned, you could add one ZW monster from your deck to your hand. You can only use this effect once per turn. Not bad, definitely a decent card. And following that, we have Ascended Sage, a level 4 light warrior effect monster, 900 attack and 300 defense. If you control no cards, you could special summon this card from your hand. So again, just a really easy summon, already looking really good here, and all of these three cards so far already seem like crucial cards for the deck itself. A Utopia Xyz monster that was summoned using this card on the field as materials gains this effect. If this card is Xyz summoned, you could add one rank up magic not normal spell card from your deck to your hand. You can only use this effect once per turn. So as I said, all three of these cards so far are really good. They are all actually quite crucial for the deck itself, so I'm hoping it actually gets reprinted in the structure deck, but even though it might seem soon, it does seem like a necessity. However, moving on here, we have our first boss monster. We have Ultimate Dragonic Utopia Ray, a rank 5 light warrior Xyz effect monster, 2500 attack and 2000 defense, which kind of makes sense. And it requires 3 level 5 monsters. This card's name is always treated as number C39 Utopia Ray. Once per turn, when a card or effect is activated that targets this card, or when this card is targeted for an attack, as a quick effect, you could equip one ZW monster from your hand or deck to this card as if it were equipped by that monster's effect. Not bad whatsoever, and even though it's a rank 5 and it seems difficult, keep in mind you have plenty of rank up magic spell cards out there, so going into this card is not difficult. Once per turn, you can detach one material from this card, then target face up cards your opponent controls up to the number of ZW monster cards equipped to this card, negate their effects. Not bad whatsoever, definitely really fitting for a boss monster. However, moving on here, we have another Xyz monster. We have Dragonic Halbird, a level 5 Dark Dragon Xyz effect monster, 3000 attack and 1200 defense, requires 2 level 5 monsters. Cannot attack directly. Once per turn you can detach one material from this card, add one Zexal spell trap from your deck to your hand. Already looking really good. You can target one Utopia monster you control, equip this card to it. It gains 3000 attack. When the equipped monster destroys a monster by battle, you could special summon to your field any number of ZW monster cards equipped to it. Not bad at all, because you could just further going to link climbing or Xyz climbing or synchro climbing, basically giving you more cards on the field to allow you to just go for a potential, I guess, how should we say, a full turn board where we actually have a bunch of lockdowns. But moving on here, we have a rank up magic Zexal Force spell card here. It's just a normal spell, but you could target one Xyz monster you control, special summon from your extra deck one Utopia or ZW monster that is one rank higher than that monster you control by using it as material. And if you do, take one ZW or ZS monster from your deck and place it on top of your deck. This is treated as an Xyz summon. Transfer all materials to that summon monster. If your opponent's life points are at least 2000 higher than yours, you can banish this card from your graveyard, draw one card. You can only use this effect of rank up magic Zexal Force once per turn. Not bad at all, definitely a really good rank up magic spell card. I am very excited about this particular card being used. Moving on, we have Zexal Construction, another normal spell card. Reveal one card in your hand, and if you do, add one of the following cards from your deck to your hand, then shuffle the revealed card into the deck. So it could either be a ZW monster, ZS monster, a Zexal spell trap, a rank up magic spell, or a rank down magic spell. You can only activate one Zexal Construction per turn. Not bad, kind of like a nice switch card, so it could definitely do quite a bit of setup. Next here we have Zexal Untrust. Normal spell card, target one Utopia, ZW or ZS monster in your graveyard, add it to your hand or special summon it. If your opponent's life points are at least 2000 higher than yours, except the turn this card was sent to the graveyard, you can banish this card from your graveyard, then target one Zexal spell trap in your graveyard, accept itself, add it to your hand. You can only use each effect of Zexal Untrust once per turn. Not bad, not the most amazing because of the certain conditions to get this working, but even so, I definitely like this. However, moving on here, we have our normal trap card support, which is our last card. It's called Zexal Alliance. If a face-up Xyz monster you control is destroyed by battle or an opponent's card effect, pay life points so that you only have 10 left, special summon one Utopia monster from your graveyard, and if you do, take one card from your deck and place it on top of your deck. That special summon monster's attack becomes doubled. Also, it cannot be destroyed by battle except by battle with a number monster, nor by card effects. That is definitely a very powerful card. Yes, it's a slow card because it is a trap card. It could easily be negated as well. However, if it ever does resolve, it will definitely be a very powerful effect. To actually give a monster double attack and it can't be destroyed by battle as well except by a number monster or by card effects is definitely very insane. I'm actually quite stunned by what they actually are giving us over here. This is definitely really good support. Every single card here I'm looking at, none of it is disappointing at all. I think all of these cards would be quite crucial in the actual structure deck itself, so I am definitely surprised as to how this would actually work out. I could see a lot of these cards here actually being printed as ultra rares or even secret rares, so it is definitely going to be quite a pain to actually get all of these. But with that being said, definitely leave me down your theories as to how this might actually pan out. Will this even be reprinted in the structure deck, or will this just be out in Lightning Overdrive, forcing us to actually get these cards to play it with the Zexal structure deck? However, with that being said, if you enjoyed this video, definitely drop a like, share, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification as well, it really helps. I hope you all have a fantastic day. I will see you all next time.